The immigration debate took center stage on Capitol Hill today. House Republicans say they have agreed on immigration reform bills that could be brought for a vote as soon as next week. House Democrats, meanwhile, took to the streets to protest the Trump administration's policy of separating children from parents at the border. Poblete has more from our Washington bureau.
Today's Dreamer drama is the latest in a long line for Congress that has long been unable to pass immigration reform, and as of recently, been unable to even agree on how to move forward. It comes the same week that Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced a new crackdown on asylum claims. The day began with Speaker Paul Ryan saying the House would bring 2 immigration reform bills to the floor for a vote, derailing efforts by Democrats and moderate Republicans to force votes on 4 different bills, 2 from each side of the aisle.
This is an effort to bring our caucus together, our conference together on immigration. I'm very pleased with our members. What happened was our members got together, spoke with one another, and compromised with each other so that we could find a way forward without exercising a discharge petition, which would mean we would never make law.
One of those bills is co-sponsored by Tucson Congresswoman Martha McSally and Virginia's Bob Goodlatte. That measure was derided as the Bad Lat bill by angry Democrats. This afternoon, Democrats took to the streets to protest what they call the racist and repressive immigration policies of the Trump administration.
I've been asked a lot of times, why are we doing this? Well, you know, based on Sessions' comments about asylum, that they don't recognize the law, based on the separation of moms and their children, it's important that we highlight that's not who we are.
Representative Raul Grijalva of Tucson joined civil rights icon and Georgia Congressman John Lewis, House Democratic Caucus Chairman Joe Crowley of New York, and Al Green of Texas. They marched to the steps of Customs and Border Protection, where they sat in front of the entrance in hopes of being arrested. One Democrat, freshman Representative Jimmy Gomez of California, vowed that this would not be the end of the fight. And he said House Democrats will not support the bills Ryan plans to put forward.
And we're going to vote on a moderate bill that's a bad bill. And either way, they're not going to help. If they help Dreamers, they'll be limited, but at the expense of other immigrants.
Now, despite their best efforts, the protesters were not arrested today. They rallied in various locations around Washington for around 3 hours before disbanding and declaring victory. They vowed, though, that the fight is not over. In Washington, Pat Poblete, Cronkite News.